Alright. I think we just jump right into it. Let's see if I am live and if I remember how to check if I am live. It has been a long time, hasn't it? Oop, yep, I do seem to be live. Great. Okay, now that I know that part is working, I will start advertising, telling people that I am live. Okay, I don't assume that anybody is watching right immediately now. Oh, no, somebody is already watching. Hello, Wild Wolverine. Hello, Overshot Grunt. Hello, Flowers. Hello, Not Fur. Wow, okay, you guys are so fast. Let me just send some links on the social medias. And on my Discord. You can enjoy a sail down here, hopefully walking around in a little bit in the meanwhile. Yes. Yeah, it's the first stream, isn't it, Overshot Grunt? Welcome. Hello, Lego Builder, a familiar face to the streams. I have not been streaming for a couple of months, have I? So, I'm back. It was a little bit of a busy time. Okay, let's see. Twitter. Live now. Do I need to put it on any other social media? I think I usually just go with Discord and Twitter for now. Alright. You might hear that we have changed our tunes. The music in the background is no longer the usual nice Ghibli jazz music, because unfortunately that has been taken down from YouTube. But I guess it's not the end of the world. After all, I was getting a whole bunch of copyright claims anyways on all of my streams because of that music. So right now we're just doing the lo-fi stuff in the background. But if people have any suggestions for tunes to put on, feel free to let me know. Oh, hello, Artist Unknown. Welcome. Yes. Well, for one thing, it's been a while since I last streamed, but yeah, you finally made it. It was a while where I was doing regular streams and everything, and quite a few people weren't able to make it. So it's nice to see that somehow this Friday does the trick for some people. That's awesome. Maybe I should introduce what I'm working on. This very pixelated weird cat and everything. It's Morpheus, but it's from pretty far away, and it's a shot that has quite a few things going on, but it's not the super duper most interesting shot in the world. I kind of wanted to just take it easy to begin with, because I do get very distracted during streams anyways, so I'm not good at working on the very big, complicated shots during this, but I just want to move down this so we can see Sail's animation as well, because I already cleaned up Sail's animation. So now I just need, I need Morpheus here, which I'm working on, and then a whole lot of other cats in the background. But we'll take one at a time. And it is linked to another shot that I just posted on Twitter that I did just now with this background. This little one. Okay, well, that was Premiere Pro crashing. That was fun. So welcome to the stream. I'm streaming from my poor little laptop, so crashes is kind of par for the course, unfortunately. Okay, let's see what the chat is saying. Just happened I got a notification right as I looked at my phone. Oh, that's nice if they are notifying about stuff. I'm just gonna bring back up the animatic, might as well. Let's see, I don't think I had changed anything or lost anything here. Okay. So this is the shot we're doing right now, and the shot that I wanted to show was just... okay, it's lagging a lot. Oh yeah, I remember it lags a lot when I'm streaming. As I said, my poor little laptop, it can't handle this sort of stuff very well. If you want to see this shot, I just posted it on my Twitter, so you can see it there. But it's kind of, well, it kind of works better when I just scroll through it like this. Oh, no, now it stopped lagging, and yeah. Just doing this little sequence here. My favorite shot from this sequence. Very laggy still, but hopefully you get the picture. Alright, what are we talking about? Nicola! Hello, Nicola! Welcome back to the stream! Yes, I am back! And Voltanda, hold the phone, Sif is streaming! Yes, at long last! Wham says Poggers? Cool. Voltanda is ready to get this party started. You guys are the reason why I am always so slow at animating during stream, and I love it, it's perfect. Nutfur asks how everyone is doing. I guess I will talk about how I'm doing in just a bit, but let me just get down to the bottom of the chat for now. So, while Wolverine says, so I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. Episode 3 of Sale is in progress, right? Yes, it is absolutely in progress. This is what I'm working on right now. Although, I guess in terms of how I'm doing and everything, it has been going a little bit slower here for the past month or so, because I ended up taking on a directing job for a French studio, which is super cool. I'm getting some very valuable experience that I can bring with me, and it's nice because I had budget to buy a new Cintiq, which is at my usual workspace over, well, at my office and everything, and I really needed that because this Cintiq is kind of breaking half the time. So, nice perks and everything, but yeah, it has slowed down work progress a little bit, and that's why I haven't been streaming so much, because every hour of working on Tales of Sail has been extra precious, so I've just been trying to work a little each day on it when I'm done with the other work, and you know how slow I say I am when I'm streaming and everything. It just I thought it would be better just to try and get stuff done. But yeah, so still getting at it. I have an internship over at my not an internship. I have an intern over at my work right now, getting him settled in on things. That's pretty nice. I always appreciate all the help I can get on this. And yeah, then we're just trucking along. Let's see what. Okay, people talking. Flowers is doing all right. Watched a movie and oh, that sounds like a nice Friday. How is Sail playing on the stream? Oh yes, I should address this little critter that's hanging around. He's lagging a little bit because oh wow, Premiere is really not wanting to do anything. Okay, I'll just leave it closed. Yeah, why are you acting like that, Premiere? Okay, anyways, yeah, this is a Shimeji, I think. It's not completely hitting my mouse right now. I think I might have downloaded the wrong version because we had a few versions going on. But yeah, Josh Goff or Josh Lumia, as some of you may know him. He made that as a birthday gift here last. What happened? Did I crash already? No. Okay. But yeah, he made that as a birthday gift, and now he disappeared. Oh no! Do I have to restart him? I think I shouldn't have pressed the alt button when I did. But yeah, it's a little desktop pet that is running around with lots of different Sail animations, and it's super cool, and yeah, just really, really nice. Let me just get him up and running again. the Windows version is a lot more stable. The Mac version is also working. He doesn't usually disappear like that, but yeah, Windows version definitely a little bit more stable. So good thing I'm usually working on a Windows. Let's see, what else did people say? So many meows. I've been waking up after 3 hours of sleep every. Oh no! Yeah. Whew. I hope you catch up with that sometime. Get that sleep. We can't have people not sleeping. That's a big problem. At first, as I'm doing alright as well, though the best way I can describe the past month is the good, bad, and the ugly. Oof. Yeah. A mixed bag. New job is always fun, yes. Newcomers. Wait, so Sif streams randomly? Yes. I'm a newcomer, so Nicola asks, have you seen Azure Howl Reborn credits? It now, like specifically the credits? No, I don't think I have. I think the episodes have popped up on my suggested box sometime, and I think a few years back I saw some episodes. But yeah, no, I haven't checked up on anything recent. Hello Frostboom, welcome to the stream. Let's see if I get to draw any lines. I get so distracted by looking at the chat. Yes, I don't have to jinx a crash in today's stream. Nope, we are already covered. Sale has returned, yes indeed. Oh, you're watching from school right now. You must be in a very different time zone from mine. Alright, let's get some lines put down here. Let me see, that was just one thing I needed to check. On the volume here. Should I eat or should I watch the stream? Oh, the humanity. You can do both. I can totally do both. But yeah, you gotta eat. Like, sleeping and eating. If there's one advice I would give the viewers currently, I would say that sleeping and eating is a pretty important part of living. So, get to it. Oh, Wild Wolverine has to go. Thank you for joining and checking in though. So, see you around and enjoy the rest of your evening or day or morning or whichever it is where you're at. Boy. Yeah, he's climbing around. Now he disappeared again. I don't know where he went. Sometimes he climbs up to the top of the screen, but no, he went somewhere else now. Maybe we can make one more. Yep, there he is, coming down. Well, sleep is good, and that's coming from the guy who stays up till 2 a.m. Sleep is when I'm dead. We have some. I guess I am not setting a, I don't know, good example by streaming so late. It's not too late right now, but it will be late pretty soon. Right. Hello, Josh! Josh right here is the one who made this little sail. Sorry, as you can see, he's having the issue where he's going a little bit haywire on my mouse. I think I downloaded version 4. I thought I think I needed to skip back one more version. Oh, I'm a little bit confused on it. It's working great on Windows, as I mentioned previously in the stream, and that's the version that I've been working mostly with these past days. But yeah, he's still Still a little tricky here and there, but he's fun to have around. How is the music volume? I think I've turned it down a little bit in the stream, because it's a little bit loud on my side, but it's as low as I can get it on my end at least. So the volume levels coming through all right for you guys? So one asks if there was music and another says that it's alright. So that's curious. Oop. Okay, guess we'll just keep it the way it is now. Hello Bob, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Let's see. I kind of need to animate a bit more before I can see this. Yeah, that's a question, isn't it? If we can get more than one frame done? Phew, I'm really aiming for it. I'm gonna try my best. And maybe I'll have some moments where I just go a little bit quiet to focus in. I'll try to find the balance. Oh, just listen with my volume. Okay, you're listening to it low, and that's fine. I guess that's a way to turn the music off the stream. Man, I'm getting flashbacks to when the chat erupted into chaos when we started singing All Stars. Oh yes, good streaming memories. Nicola asks if you've seen Mulan 2020, because you're gonna watch it soon. No, and I gotta say, like, for one thing, I really don't want to support the Disney remakes with my money, but for another, like, any curiosity that I had towards the Mulan remake has been thoroughly dashed by the reviews. It sounds like some very odd decisions were made. Yes, indeed. Struggle of streaming and animation. Sarah asks, hey, have you sold plushies of your characters? No, I was looking into getting a personal plushie made of Sail recently. I just need to make the design, because I really wanted to buy one that I could bring with me to events and everything. But in terms of selling them, I don't think we have big enough of a market to mass produce Tales of Sail plushies right now. One day, hopefully, who knows. We'll see. Bob says, I'm great, your stuff looks amazing as always. Thanks. This is a pretty humble shot right here. Not the most exciting thing in the world, but those need to get done as well. Oh, we have 2 sails now. I think that's 1 sail too many. Let's lower that a little bit. There we go. At least right now. Oh, look how cute he is. Sarah says I'd totally buy one at least. Thank you. One day. We'll get around to it. Oh, his face changes so much from this frame to this frame. I'm gonna see how it works with the in-between, otherwise it's not too difficult to fix up, but yeah, let's have a look at the whole picture. If one day I don't ask for the karaoke night stream, please assume I'm dead. Alright, then, yeah, I will... Yeah, I'll definitely assume that. I mean, I will assume that something is wrong, that you must be in a very bad mood if you don't ask about that. Yes, as just said right there, he made this for me. Actually, maybe I should write that in the description, because otherwise that's a question that's gonna pop up a lot. Just what would you prefer to be credited as? Like, I could link to your Twitter, or do you have a different place? Because then I'll just do like I've done with the music and write Shimeji or Sail Avatar by you, link. Oh, there's another one coming. Look at that, he's found a friend, he's sticking him up now. Whoop. Oh, there we go, there's 2 sails now. I am gonna keep this under control with the amount of sails, because otherwise, like, at one point I looked away from my computer for an hour, and then it was just swarming with sails. So many sails. Hello, Kiwi Wolf. Welcome. We're gonna kind of go for a little bit of an in-between of the face. Alright, let me just make an edit to the description real quick. So, I think we'll call him a desktop pet by Josh Goff, I assume real name. Okie dokie, let's see. Twitter. What do we have to... Okie dokie. There is your link. Boop. Typing stuff off screen sounds. Beep boop. Pressing buttons. And save. Now that addition should be made to the description. Let me just close all of this down. Alright, good. Done. What were we doing here? Just getting this in order. Always nice when you can make things a little bit easier for yourself by having a little help from the light table. to do our fair share of flipping between frames too. Thank you, Asura. I am also looking forward to the next episode. Still so much cleanup and backgrounds to be done, but having a lot of fun with it. Let's see. Nicholas says, have you seen Lion Lights and Azure Howl? I mean, you just asked about Azure Howl, and as I said, I haven't watched it recently. Lion Lights? No, I don't think. I mean, I don't check out a lot of those web series so much anymore. I guess they don't pop up in my suggestion boxes that much more. I think I did have one that popped up a lot in my suggestion box recently, though. Was it called Lion's Pride? There's a lot of lions, like, web series popping up all of a sudden, isn't there? Maybe that's the Lion King reverse effect or something like that. Like seeing how annoying it looked to have the quote-unquote live-action lions from Lion King. Maybe a lot of people went to make their own animated versions. Hello, Eve. Is that Evie from one of the previous streams? Well, welcome anyways. Walton says, remember my guys, if Sif doesn't check the chat, we sing Scatman's World. Ooh. Well, yeah, you got me stuck between a rock and a hard place, don't you? Oh, you're asking about Sale, Josh? He just goes up to the other screen sometimes, but he's here. He's right here. Whee! For reasons. Well then, welcome back. Nice to see you around again. So many familiar faces from previous streams. It's like a big reunion. It's climbing away. Oh yeah, he just went off to the other screen. I can't even get him back right now, he's not in the visible area. Eve is asking if the cat is talking to Sadel. If you're talking about Morpheus here, not in this particular shot. Oh, yeah, he does have a line at the end. When the characters are this small in the frame, I make the animation very simple. It would be hard to read anything, too complicated. Haven't seen one of these streams in a while. Nope, I have been a little bit of on an off season of streaming. There was a lot of stuff to take care of. There still is, but I did really feel like I should do some streaming. He is a pure boy. Volton says, so for my graduation thesis, I'm gonna write on how Dr. Leaf was and still is an underrated character, and how Sale is the real villain of the series. Just give me 5 to 8 years till I graduate. Oh, is that when you write your final thesis? And hopefully you'll have a lot more material to work with by then. Plot twist, Sale is Sarah. You said it, not me. No spoilers from my mouth. Tornado Discord? Hello, Ink. What is the Tornado Discord? I'm always happy to hear how people, find out about, well, my presence on the internet, I guess. Oh wow, we have 18 people watching now? That's a good bunch. Thank you all for sticking around for my little small guys in this big canvas. My small little pixelated characters here. No, I do not know what Tornado is. Please enlighten me. Nicola asks, do you like Mushu from Mulan? You know, I thought I didn't like him. I kind of remembered him as a very Jar Jar Binks obnoxious character. But here the other day, in the weekend, I rewatched the original Mulan. And I realized, yeah, I'm actually okay with this comic relief character. I like Mushu just fine. Maybe it's because he's a dragon, that helps as well, but I think he's not at the point where he gets as obnoxious as some other characters. I think a lot of those comic relief characters, they really jive with the overall tone of the story, but he kind of meshes well with the general humor of Mulan, and also is able to acknowledge some of the serious moments. So, not too bad. I would call him a B-tier comic relief character. Pretty decent. He thinks that Sale is trans, can't convince me otherwise. Well, then I won't try to. I think you can make whatever... kind of put Sale wherever you want on the gender spectrum. He's pretty in between, so you can kind of place him as you see fit. Sora knows Tornado. What did you come here from the Tornado Discord where I shared? Oh, so you were the one that shared it. Thank you, Asura. And someone from that website watches you, I guess. Okay, maybe I'll have to keep an eye out on that. I'm always interested in where the animation communities are hanging out. And when this episode comes out, I am gonna need to advertise it everywhere. So it's good to know where people are at. I don't think it's wrong to want a lot of people to see what you've been working on for so long. We'll see how it goes. As long as some people enjoy it, that's gonna be fine. But I'm gonna do my best to get it out there. Nicola asks, what's the cat's name? This is Morpheus! He's quite small in this picture and not super duper on model compared to how he is in other animated shots, because he's kind of in his mini form. But yeah, that's Morpheus. He's got the scar. Just a very simple pixelated scar. Bolt Hunter says some time back someone posted Sail in 3D, so if that someone is reading, please make Sail do the Fortnite default dance. I do believe that must be Josh. He made a very cool like a kind of Nintendo like old school 3D version of Sail. It's really nice. And Josh's link is in the description to his Twitter and YouTube. On his Twitter, he's got a whole bunch of cool, fun Tales of Sail memes, so I can definitely recommend checking that out. Foxes eat cats. Yeah, but little fox cubs, they might meet their match. Oh, thank you, Ink. Welcome. Welcome to the channel, to the project, and all that. Always happy to have new viewers coming in. See you next stream, Lego Builder. Thank you for joining, though. It's nice to see your name in the chat again. Oh, I mean, you were busy on this thing, Josh, so I think you're excused for staying quiet on the memes. I didn't even know Tornado was a program. Wow, I'm really out of the loop. Yeah, I'm animating in TV Paint 11 Pro. That is my go-to dear little animation program. I'm not super duper doing it justice, with drawing a character this small, but yeah, it's par for the course. That's how it goes sometimes. Nicola asks, will Morpheus become friends with Sail? That is a spoiler. I will not tell what's in store for Morpheus or Sail. You know what, I'm just gonna write down Tornado right now, because otherwise I have a pretty big chance of forgetting it. Yep, now I got it in a tab. Oh, okay, there's a lot of animation in there. Cool, thanks for the tip. We're getting a lot of funky what-ifs. Y'all should draw those ideas, see how it pans out. Vault Hunter, don't do that. Don't jinx it. You are no. I have saved now. Right, we got a simple blink that we can definitely take care of. Hello, Alpha Fox. Welcome, welcome. It is going pretty nicely. I have at least drawn more than a single frame during the stream, so I would say that it is a very fruitful endeavor. And in general, it's also going pretty alright. Actually, pretty good. Honestly, it's going pretty good. I'm doing well. I like that artist unknown. If Sail grows up to be an even bigger Sail, I think you might be onto something. And, well, that sounds like a very big spoiler on my end, so I will, again, be quiet. Fox growing up to be a bigger fox. What kind of sorcery is that? Do it, honestly. I mean, not for draw Doomguy Sail. I have seen, some pretty cool Sail game mashups. And what was it like? Animal Crossing and Doom came out at the same time. Like, was that during this year? I guess. Oh, this year has been long. So people were doing fan art of Animal Crossing characters and Doomguy stuff together. Pretty neat mashup. You know, those kinds of things. They can really jive together sometimes. Yes. Practice does make improvement. Ooh, on a, I guess, side note, or maybe it's a little bit of an advertisement, but yeah, no, it's more praise. Like on the Discord, we have a few people being. Yeah, we have a Tales of Sales Discord, and the link is in the description. First of all, if anybody wants to join, you're more than welcome. But I just think it's been really cool seeing everybody post their animations and their progress, and seeing how much people are improving on there. It's very, very inspiring and encouraging. So, cool job, guys. If any of you guys posting stuff there are watching, you are all great. Asura asks, do you watch Invader Sim? I used to watch it when I was little and rediscovered it. I never watched it when I was little. I don't think it was shown in Denmark. But just a year ago, I think, I watched the Invader Sim movie. Wrong order, but that's what I started out with on Netflix. And then I binged the entire show. And yeah, I gotta say, it's kind of got a very, I don't know, like the atmosphere is just very unique, and the soundscape of it, and like there's something that feels very cold about the show, but in a really endearing way, and it's very easy to get hooked by it. So yeah, I think it's a really nice show, and it's very easy to binge. Oh my god, time went fast there. Let's see. Tales of Eternal Sail. Tintin is my favorite comic series. That's a pretty good one. That's a pretty good favorite. Very classic. Eve really wants to know what I think about Sail X Alva. I think personality-wise they jive Like they really work together. Um, but it's not my plan to go too much into romances, especially not interspecies romances so much in this series. It kind of muddies the waters a little bit. I wish you good luck, and I'm looking forward to the episode. Thank you, Alpha Fox. Yeah, I keep taking Sail's new friend away. I know, he likes the company. But then both of them will start getting into it. Yes, Elva definitely takes on a lot of a big sister role for Sail. Um, and Sail's kind of the rascally little brother, although that role is also filled up by Sesam, so he doesn't feel very good about Sail coming in and kind of filling out his niche. So I think that's a lot of their relationship together. They do love each other, just in the more, brother sister way. Alright, Ink. Thank you so much for joining, and maybe see you around. Or if you're gonna go for a bit, then see you around in a little bit, I guess. Whichever one it is. Nigel asks, do you like Asterix and Obelix? Yeah, I mean, I grew up with them. I always liked the cartoons. I never got to read the comics. Didn't really find any places. I mean, I'm sure they were definitely printed in Denmark and everything. But yeah, the comics I got into were more of the manga sort. That's what they were selling in most of the bookstores as well. Still, I really loved, even from just being a young kid and everything, I really loved some of the very first Asterix and Obelix movies, the ones that were really, really roughly animated, super rough around the edges. But I thought that was so fascinating to watch, because you could kind of see the process behind it in the making. Yeah, I don't know, maybe that attributed a little bit to the interest in animation. Sura asks, could you play the little clip you've done so far? I don't know how this works, so if you'd rather not, that's fine. No, it's just, it doesn't, the whole clip doesn't play super well, because I have this background on in order to just be able to see Sail and Morpheus here. But then you can't see the cats that come out in the background or anything, and you can't see the background. But yeah, this is how the general animation that I've worked with so far is looking. And Morpheus definitely looks a lot better when he's zoomed out, which is how we will see him in the end, so I guess it's alright. Let's see. Do you like Doctor Who? Yes. I have not been following the newer seasons. I think, as many others, like, to me the golden period of the Doctor Who renaissance was around the 11th Doctor, although I didn't get to see all of the episodes of those seasons. I think I watched until the 11th Doctor, and I did try to get a little bit into the 12th when he came around, but yeah, I think the 10th was very nice as well. Like, there was definitely a renaissance period going on there. Like, both the 9th, 10th, and 11th brought a different, very nice thing to the table. But yeah, I don't know, like, that's around the time that I binged watched it, and it's not a show that I would watch on a weekly basis. It's more of a show that I would watch, like, have it in the background for a while, like a period of time, or watch together with my mom. I did that a little bit for a period, and it was a nice show to bring the generations together. But yeah, haven't done it. Haven't watched it recently. Let's see. Barrel rolls in here aggressively. Oh, welcome back, Nutfer. What an entrance. Eve says, I only know Asterix because that apparently there was a character named after the you-know-what virus. Oh, okay. But the comic was before that. Ah. Didn't know that. Sorry for the many questions. This is the first stream time someone has acknowledged me in a stream. Ah, yeah, no problem. I love answering questions. Sometimes I might have to dive a little bit into the animation because sometimes I forget for like half an hour to draw anything. but I like keeping an eye on the chat and answering as much as I can, at least. 11 is my favorite. Yeah, David Tennant really took ownership of the Doctor for quite a while. It was sad to see him go. I didn't really get to see that finale. I only saw some clips of it because I couldn't find the full version. But yeah, definitely seemed like it was hard to let that role go. Well, maybe you'll get further than I did then. There's a lot to catch up on from the 9th onward. Alpha Flux hasn't been acknowledged in stream either before. Dang it, what's the point of streams then? The fun part is to interact, otherwise I could just, sit down and work. But that's not what's fun about a stream. Josh is asking if the desktop pad has scaled on the ceiling on my Mac or Cintiq. Yes, he does do that, but up in the like the way that I have my setup, I have my Cintiq here, and I have my computer screen here. So my screen is extended all the way up here. So the place where he scales the ceiling is up on the other screen. Because this is where I draw and everything. And it just extends. So yeah, he does scale the ceiling. I hope he's supposed to do that. He does that on the windows too. Yeah, he's a nice addition, isn't he, Echo? I'm sorry, Sale, you were climbing there and I kind of ruined it for you. Don't mind me. Eve asks as if have you been washing your hands lately? Yeah, I can't really get through life without it these days. Washing hands isn't... Wash your hands, people! Everybody wash your hands! Okay, so if I have 3 pieces of advice, I guess, for people watching the stream, is 1, remember to sleep. No, 1, remember to eat. 2, remember to sleep. And 3, remember to wash your hands. That's probably some good takeaways, like wise words to live by, and all that. Eve asks how I am in quarantine. I mean, there's not full-on quarantine in Denmark. It is getting worse now. It was pretty under control during the summer. The government was quick to act when the virus was introduced. Um, but now, since they started to open back up again, um, it's the numbers have been rising, and they're rising a little bit too much right now. But it's very hard for the government to take the decision to lock down again, because it really hurt a lot of businesses to the point where, well, a lot closed down and a lot are right on the brink. And if they close down again, a lot more people will lose their livelihoods, I imagine. So it's a tough decision, tough place to be in. But yeah, no, haven't been really in quarantine. The most annoying part of it was when all the cafes closed down and all the events that you could go to. Right now at my workspace, there are a lot of rules to follow, and I guess that's a little bit inconvenient as well sometimes. We all have to use the same entrance, and we can't interact with other departments. So that part is a little bit annoying, I guess, but I mean, annoying is fine compared to how bad it could be. So, I'm doing well. The most impactful part of the pandemic has been that I can't go to France to work on the job that I have right now, so I have to work from home. And I mean, on the other hand, that saves me a lot of travel fees, and I have an easier time multitasking with the Tales of Sail work and everything. So it's not like I'm not getting some decent benefits out of it myself. Echo asks, how were you able to control the fox in the corner? Oh, now he disappeared. I don't know where he went, but I just took him by in the neck because he's a desktop pet and he can be moved around. Oh yeah, and stay hydrated, right, Morty, you're right. That is also an important part. Sleep, eat, stay hydrated, and wash your hands. Yes. I'm a World Health Organization spy. Nicola asks if I like Toy Story. I was never the biggest fan of Toy Story. I think there was something about... when I watched it as a kid, I wasn't really able to identify it, but I think watching it later on, I've been able to get a little bit closer to what it is that I really don't like about it, and I think it's the character's lack of autonomy, which is a very big part of the concept, of course. But the characters, a lot of stuff happens to them, and I never really liked that sort of stories. I prefer the characters being a little bit more proactive. There's a lot of the whole world's concept that really what do you call it? Like it my kid's imagination doesn't really like it. There's too much limitation on what the characters can do and are allowed to do. I think that's some of what I'm feeling. I mean, on a technical basis, they're good movies. They just never really jived with me. Hello, Foxcat! Welcome back! Alpha Fox says the schools here in Sweden were closed for a bit, and I've heard they might be closed again. Yeah, I think there's a lot of schools, like if they can, they will try to have the classes online. Definitely makes me happy that I'm not currently in school. I'm glad I graduated a few years ago. This would not have been fun to be at the animation workshop at for. Mord asks, is Morpheus smiling? Something smells fishy. Maybe something is, who knows? Alright, Evie, thank you for stopping by. And have a nice evening, morning, day, or whatever. Yeah. Nicola, are you replying to what I didn't like about Toy Story and saying that it's voice acting? Because in that version, if that's the case, you misunderstood me. That is definitely not what I meant. Yeah, it's not as fun to have classes on the computers, is it? Although some people have definitely had fun pranking their teachers by bringing all sorts of personalities into the Zoom calls. Nicola asks, how did you get the point-click sail pet? That is Josh's creation and a birthday gift. And I put a link to his stuff in the description. Although you might have to reload because I did it after you joined the stream, I think. Are we back to some good old Ghibli jazz kind of stuff tunes? Huh. I guess that's on the Lo-Fi channel now. Fox says, at least I didn't have to take the bus every day during the pandemic. They do become full. Oh yeah, public transport is definitely not the best place to spend a lot of time during a pandemic. Although it is still a lot more environmentally friendly than, driving around yourself and everything, so not to discourage people from using public transport. It's good for its purposes. But in Denmark now you have to wear a mask in public transport, which is kind of weird to get used to. Don't have to use it too much here in Viborg, but I just went to Copenhagen for a little bit, and that could definitely be felt. But I don't think there's much of a spirit for people really wanting to, or accepting the masks. They do it because they'll get a fee if they don't wear them in the public transport and on the stations. But as soon, the second that they get out of the stations, they throw the masks away. I don't think a lot of people are really feeling that it's something that benefits them. I think it's more of a technical necessity to, that's how I think a lot of people are thinking of it. Me, I'm a little bit split. I think it's definitely good. I think we should try to do whatever we can, especially if that means that we have to lock down a little less. Mask seems like a very little sacrifice for that. But as a person with asthma myself, like sitting on the bus for 4 hours as I have to do on my way to Copenhagen, especially when I get driving sick, that's when you can really feel the mask being very uncomfortable. But of course we have to look at the individual cases, as we always have to do. Look at the humans. Alright, Arctic. Oh, hello, Arctic Wolf says, yeah, it can be easier if you're organized. I try to stay organized, but it's hard when internally I really don't want to do schoolwork. Yeah, it can be a little bit harder to be self-disciplined, working from home and everything. It's always a challenge, because the more you can separate your workspace from your living and relaxing space, the better. Not first says, to be honest, I hope this whole virus thing stops soon, though I think it's gonna be around by next year. Oh yeah, it's definitely gonna be around by next year. I don't think we're gonna get rid of it that quickly. Or at least not as prominent as this year. Yeah, we can kind of hope. There are some promising vaccines in the works, but they're not gonna solve everything immediately. It's gonna take a while to kind of be able to break all these chains of infection. And we kind of gotta take it as much at the root as we can by changing some of our more, infectious habits. Try to stay nice, think about the people around us, and try our best to make things as easy on each other as possible. It's well, for lack of better words, sorry for swearing a little bit, it's a shitty situation. And it is for everybody, in different degrees. But I think we gotta stay large towards each other, because we're all dealing with a whole bunch of stuff throughout this whole mess. Let's see, Nicholas says there is a pet snake named Pissy on YouTube, and he's funny when he's angry. Ooh, that doesn't sound good though. Like if somebody's making a snake angry just to get a fun video out of it, that kind of doesn't sound nice to the animal. Not first, as mainly because I hunger for more education and I'm not really a fan of online classes. Oh, I missed the first. Oh yeah, because of the virus thing and everything, yeah. Arctic Wolf says, but it's fun to not have to worry about deadlines. Everything is due on the last day of the semester. Oof. But that means that a lot of stuff can kind of start being done in the last moment. Can be a lot to catch up on in the end. Let's see, what else did I miss? Everything done by the end of the week. Right, okay, that makes more sense. Morty says, I miss going to the theater and watch movies. Yeah, I miss that as well. Nicola says that this lockdown is a mistake, and I will have to disagree with Nicola once more. There's a lot of nuances in it, but yeah, agree to disagree. It depends on the individual situations of the countries, of course, as well. But I think we gotta think of the lives more so than the inconveniences. Arctic Wolf asks, how many frames have you finished this stream so far? I think I might have finished I don't know, I don't want to count too much, but I think we might be at 8. It depends on if you count these silly ones like blinks as well. Oh, but on the whole lockdown thing, I also wanted to say that I'm in a country that's very mildly affected by lockdown, so my perspective might be skewed compared to people whose lives may be more directly affected by it. So please take my personal opinion with a grain of salt, although I do try to stay informed, of course, and everything before I say anything. But just know that your feelings are valid in their own ways. Let's see, how many frames have you finished? I already read that. People not being careful enough is the mistake, Nicola. Or eating bat soup. They shouldn't be eating that in the first place. Yeah, that's a... Okay, so... eat, sleep, stay hydrated, wash your hands, and don't drink bat soup. Wow, we're making a whole lot of amendments. What? I'm so confused. What did you say, Walt Hunter? You finally woke up? That fall looked really bad. 2020? Face mask? Lockdown? What are you talking about, bro? Let's go, dude. Oh, we are back in time. Nutfur asks if it's Minecraft music that they hear. It's a little bit reminiscent, but I don't think it's directly Minecraft music, as far as I can recognize. But it does remind me a little bit of it. I'm just on the lo-fi hip-hop channel right now. The usual Ghibli jazz that I have in the background has been taken down, unfortunately. But either way, I was also getting a lot of copyright claims on all of my streams because I was using that in the background. So it's probably alright that I'm using something else. Thunder says, imagine meeting Sif in real life and you just start hearing boss music and your health bar shows up. Oh, I would love to see a skit with that. Oh, now we got Bojack. Oh, they just got a big mix of all sorts of music on this channel, huh? Not further so. Hey, Sif, I love your work. Sif be like, so you have chosen death. I like that boss image. It's fun. Nicola asks what action movies I like. I remember getting a similar question and I can't remember what I answered. Because I don't like a whole lot of pure action movies. I mean, I guess I enjoy, I have enjoyed watching some general Marvel movies and everything. I think the last good action movie that I saw, that I could really respect the stunts of and everything, was Mission Impossible 7. I don't get too invested in action movie plots, because they don't get too invested in the plots either, and that's a big part of what I need in order to feel satisfied from a movie. But I think that they had some very nice stunt work in that. I could definitely see and respect that. Says Harry Sif, big fan. Oh, have you? You have a Sale plushie. Sif says, this bad boy will automatically destroy you. Josh says that he watched Silver Dragon the other day. Why, Sif? Why would you do that? Was going through some stuff, but I think the main reason was that I started animating like just a dragon, and I wanted it to go out on adventures and everything, but then I got tired of animating it, and then it ended very depressingly, very suddenly. Oh, hello, Irish Soul. Nice to see you around again. And Nicola asks if I have a favorite Madagascar character, and no, I really do not. I'm not invested enough in that movie to have a favorite character. And this is, if you were a Dark Souls boss, what would your title be? I mean, there already is a Dark Souls boss called Sif, right? What is that one's title? It's a wolf with a giant sword. I would be Sif, the boss wolf with the giant sword. I think, yes. That would be my title as well. Hello, Cheese! Say Cheese, you make me smile just by saying your name. Yeah, it was gonna have a happier ending. That was my intention, Jaws. I was planning a whole series in my head. I was gonna have a lot of dragons. But, yeah, no, it ended up, like, the first idea is never the one that really prospers, is it? So a few animations down the line, Tales of Sale became what I wanted to invest series time into. Hello, Nora! Welcome to the stream. First says Sif, the ruler of Deadman Tales. No, I'm not good at Dark Souls titles either. I haven't played the games. I've admired them from afar, but I dare not put the time in to learn to play those games properly. Not Fair asks also, where can we find the Silver Dragon thing? Okay, you might already have answered that, but no, I don't think so. It's on my channel, like way far back in some of the first animation videos that I put up. I've left all of the animations that I've ever uploaded up for everybody to see, so I can see just how far we've come. If there's one thing you had going for you since the beginning, it's playing with our emotions. Yeah, that's for sure. Love those sappy endings. Looks at BOF. I'm not sure about that abbreviation. Fan animated series, 2 different groups animating a bunch of dragons. Oh, was that the book series? Was it Wings of Fire? I'm just guessing here. I just remember that there was a dragon book series that people have been linking me to a couple of times. Nora? Did I read it right? What's the wrong pronunciation? Now I'm gonna try to pronounce it wrong. Yes, let's see. Phyllis, what's the strat to defeat the S-tier boss that is Sif? Let's see. Okay, you guys are strategizing. I will not impose on your strategies because it would be unfair if I knew them. Being like, yeah, that would be a shame for this boss battle. Wings of Fire. I can say all that I know is that it is a book series. Yeah, that's all that I know about dragons. Book series about? Okay, you already answered the book series about dragons. That's the extent of my knowledge. Oh, well, that's cool that I read your name right. At least I can pronounce some people's names right. Nicholas asks, do you like the baby Night Furies? I guess from the new How to Train Your Dragons, and I can just say that I watched a few Christmas clips of it and I'm not really interested in that series anymore. I think it's a real shame that they went the Shrek Ice Age kind of route with How to Train Your Dragon. There was so much more potential in the world rather than, oh, let's settle down and have kids now. But yeah, now we're just doing that whole thing. Then we have some funky comic relief kid dragons and stuff, like the usual. I'm just not the target demographic anymore. So, Sif, will you really gonna try to make the Tales of Sail TV series, or is it just an idea for now? No, it's a like real legit thing and everything. We have a studio on board. We applied for a budget to get a writer to work with me on 3 sample scripts, and we're on to the next round of that, but I don't know, like, I mean, I guess it's not like I've signed an NDA, but I think I have to stay a little bit quiet on work on, like, general work on that for now. But yeah, it's moving along just about as well as it could be, especially in these times. But yeah, I guess I should say, because yeah, okay, so we made it to the second round. That's no guarantee that we're gonna get the budget or anything, but I would like to thank everybody who sent in a video testimonial, because that was a big help for the application. I think we really pulled out all the stops with the application that we could. and it was awesome to see people contribute as well. It became a really nice compilation video. Let's see what else. That Wings of Fire, as best I can remember. I wish I can animate like that. Oh, well, thank you. Let's. I like the third movie mainly for the scenery. Though, yeah, love/Settle Down plots aren't my thing either. Yeah, same, definitely. I'm not the target demographic anymore, so it's just pondering on better times said and fast. No, I mean, I think the first two How to Train Your Dragon movies I could still sit down and watch and enjoy now. There's just something about that tried and true formula of taking a franchise and turning it into a trilogy and then making those comic relief families out of them and kind of giving them a little bit more of a sitcom formula that I'm really, really not into. So there's a spoiler for you. Tales of Sail will not be going in that direction ever. That is definitely not gonna happen on my watch, at least. Nope. Alright, let's see. What platform will the series be on? That's still way too soon to see. Like, we need sample scripts first, and then we can start reaching out to platforms and broadcasters. So, yeah, don't know. Yeah, and like Morty says, that might also depend on the distributor. It depends a little bit on the order that we go around, but there are so many factors that plays into that. Just as would have thought you'd have done all this cool stuff and develop a TV series show if the 5 short years since making the first episode of Tales of Sail. To be honest, already when I made the first episode, like the first reimagined episode of Tales of Sail, by then that was my goal. I just wanted to gain more experience, know that I could, and kind of define things better in my head. But it's been something that I've been working towards for a long time. How's the weather in Denmark? Here in Santa Carlita, the air quality is bad. Like the pollution air quality or the dryness of the air or humidity. Oh no, now my Cintiq is starting to bug out. You probably can't see what's going on now, but oh no, I lost control of my mouse. Dang it! This happens sometimes. It thinks it runs out of battery even though the charger is in, and then I have to restart the whole computer. Okay, let's just go through the chat. I might have to end the stream soon because I can't draw when it does this. Yeah, okay. Let's see. Yeah, okay. Weather's pretty. I don't know, decent. It's a little bit gray and a little bit cold right now, but apparently warmer weather is coming in as well, so I'm gonna take this and enjoy the gray weather while I can. Nora asks, by the way, what are you animating for now? I am animating... Oh, okay, yeah, okay, wait. I would show you what I was doing. Okay, maybe I can get the TV Paint license. I still have one USB port in my computer available. 1 second. See, this is what I have to deal with sometimes. I have to animate throughout all of these technical issues. Programs crashing and Cintiq's not loading. That's why I got a new Cintiq. It's just over at my other workspace. but that place is not so good to stream from because I would be disturbing other people working there. So I have to deal with this while I'm streaming, at least right now. Oh, did I? Oh, no, never mind. I got my connection back to the Cintiq. That's amazing. Woohoo! It usually doesn't go like that. Okay, I'm animating on this little shot from Tales of Sail episode 3. It's a little, tiny shot with tiny characters. There's cats in the background so that you can't see very well because I've made the background very white so I can see what I'm doing. But yeah, that's the gist of it. Now while I play that, let me just go down the stream, see what I missed while I was panicking about Cintiqs being annoying. Tales of Sail won't be a generic sitcom. What a damn shame. I was ready to throw millions of dollars at it. Oh, that's such a shame, yeah. I'm sure I could get it done with the biggest of budgets if I just sold it as a sitcom. But no, I will refrain. Out of curiosity, have you ever played Warhammer 40k? No, I never really found an entrance into that. No, I only admired it in the stores, like the models made for it. What time is it in Denmark? It is 11:30, so maybe it is a decent time to end the stream soon. Let's just go through the chat. I think I should restart just to get everything in proper order anyways. So let me just see what you guys have been saying and answer any questions here. Nora says, this always happens to you, like the first movie when you want another one, then you just wish there was never another one. Yes, sometimes sequels are not what you hoped for. Josh says, I feel 25 is still very young for what you're doing, and that's really awesome. Thank you. I have been working very directly towards the goal, so tried to make every year count so far. Still, there's gonna be hiccups along the way. I'm definitely counting on that. But we'll see. Voltander says, I remember watching your older animation and thinking they were awesome. 6 years later, watching you make a TV series is mind-blowing. Well, I mean, let's see. We will see how it goes and everything. But, I mean, we try. Take one step at a time. Just keep on trying to move forward with it. Let's see then. Are you still watching my screen? Yeah, okay, my screen is being shown. That's good. How do you make your backgrounds? Oh, I will have to show that in some other stream because that's quite fun to show and chill. I kind of paint the big picture first and then I draw in little detail and start adding some pencil layers, but it's better to show than to tell. So, but I draw it in TV Paint using my my background brushes. I don't think you are. Okay, I guess it's the time of the stream where I can start advertising anyways, so I will just say that on my Patreon I have put up all of the brushes that I use for backgrounds and all of the brushes that I use for animation, and they are free to be downloaded if anybody's using TV Paint anyways. Arctic Wolf says, Sail's tail wag, it's so cute. It is, isn't it? Where did the desktop pet Sail go? Where are you, Sail? You wanna come? Oh, he was in the ceiling. What are you doing, Sail? Oh, he's really lagging because everything's lagging right now. Yeah, that's why I need to restart. It kind of has troubles with when the Cintiq gets like that with the Wacom drive and everything. Let's see. Oh, I love how Sail is waggling his tail. Yes, Sail's tail is cute. Just says, oh, it doesn't happen to me often, but sometimes my TV Paint slows my computer to a crawl to the point that I can't move my mouse and say, oh, that sounds weird. Like, on my part, I think it's mostly when TV Paint is auto-saving that it gets a little bit laggy. then I have a lot of other issues because of the computer being old and all that, but I don't attribute that so much to TV Paint because I never used to have those issues. Yes, same time zone here. Would you ever own a fox? Only if I had an extremely big habitat, but even so, owning a wild animal would be kind of a full-time job, so... Oof, yes, now Beckham is starting to... my syntax is starting to like again. I will leave that responsibility up to the people that can, put all of their time into it, but I would definitely be up for volunteering at a fox rescue one day if I saw the right place be around, if I was nearby or had the opportunity. I think that would be very interesting. Yeah, I would show little fox. This little fox sail before I leave. Nora says we will try to support Joseph. Thank you very much. Time to hibernate for another 4 years for the next stream. Hopefully it won't be that long, but I'm still definitely gonna... I'm a little bit uncertain if the job I'm doing right now has to, gets extended. And if it does, it's kind of still the same situation with every hour being very precious to work on Tales of Sail on. But I'm definitely gonna try to find a way to balance it better than what I have done for the past month, because I definitely need to really find a way to get more stuff done on the web episode while I'm working on that other thing. Walton says there needs to be more Sif ads midstream. Okay, yes, then I will end off with the ads, and then we will end the stream for today. And I will try to stream again before long. So let me do the ads. I am gonna say that thank you all so much for watching. If you want to follow along with what I do, Twitter and Instagram is a super great place for that. If you wanna chat or share some of your cool animations or drawings or art that I really love seeing, or just share some general fun animal videos or pictures or whatever your heart desires. Talk about the newest animes. I'm all up for that. All of that can be done in the Discord, which there also is a link to in the description. And for those that might feel like it, I do have a Patreon with some exclusive content where I make sure to update on more in detail with how the web episode is going and what I'm up to and all that. And you're very welcome to check that out to support the series. But anyways, if you don't, I just want to thank you all for sticking around and for being such good company in the chat. Thank you for being all general cool people. And with that, I guess I'll just say have a super nice morning, evening, day, or whatever it is wherever you are at. See you around next time.